Alright, welcome back to another episode of Troll in the Dungeon, our 6th episode. Hard to believe, we've gotten to 6 and no one's tried to have me deplatformed yet. We'll give it time. And in the meantime, I'm going to give a review of a film that I was really excited about when it came out. And I've been like giddy over the moon since I first heard about it, and now I can tell you what I thought about it because I actually went to see it in the theater. How shocking. In the meantime, the film is 21 Bridges, starring Chadwick Boseman, Keith David, who should have had a hell of a lot more screen time than he did in the movie, but you know, it is what it is. J.K. Simmons, who's always a welcome presence. Taylor Kitsch, which actually was a much improved performance than the last time I saw him. Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of Taylor Kitsch movies. I'm terrible, I know. Sienna Miller, who's always fun to see, and a special appearance by an actor I'm very fond of, Alexander Siddig. Produced by the Russo brothers, and Chadwick Boseman was also listed as a producer. So, a lot of things going together from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Chadwick Boseman was originally casted as Black Panther with the Russo brothers doing Captain America Civil War, and that was his first appearance, so they probably had a little bit to do with his casting. It was nice to see Chadwick Boseman do something else outside of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I knew he was a good actor before because I'd seen him in a couple of things before Black Panther, but it's good to see him something post-Black Panther. 21 Bridges. The movie itself is very well shot. There's some cool action elements. It is R for a reason. It's very violent. There's some language and stuff like that, so no surprise there. I like a good cop thriller type thing. That's my jam. As any of you who've watched me for any length of time, you know that's my thing. I didn't mind the movie, but there was a lot of potential that was wasted. I think they were trying to do too much. They were trying to do this conspiracy theory type thing in the film, but also be a high octane type thriller. You can only do so much of that at once, and I think they were trying to, if you have a chemical formula and you're intermixing these two different components in, if you put in too much of one or the other, or not the right amount of both, the thing will blow up in your face. Now, I'm not saying that this film blew up in the Russo brothers' face or Chadwick Boseman's face, but it didn't help them. Maybe Boseman was looking to see if this could be another action franchise for him once he was done with his contract with Marvel for doing Black Panther. I don't know. But I don't think he has a future with this character, which sucks because this character is pretty cool. Had a lot of potential, but it didn't fall flat. I enjoyed the movie, but it could have been a lot better. And I'm very sad to say that because this was a film I was really, really looking forward to. But it is what it is, and am I going to add it to my ever-growing media collection? Probably. But it's not one I'm going to reach for, like, I have to have this the first day. I'm not. And you know what? That's okay. Not every film's meant to be that way. Because then, I would have no money. But it's not something I'm like, oh, hell no, I'm not even going to look at it if it's in the $5 rack. That's not a place you want to be with me or other people. So if you were interested in seeing it, I definitely recommend it. But if you weren't, then maybe it's smart you look by it. We'll see. There's some great performances. My one big complaint was there was not enough Keith David, but I mean, you only have so much screen time for your actors in a movie. And Alexander Siddig was a welcome appearance. I'm rather fond of him from his time on Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and I hardly recognized him for like 10 seconds, and then I looked at him and I listened to his voice, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's Alexander Siddig. And then his name popped up in the credits, and I was giddy excited. And I wish he had more screen time too, but I'm one of those weird guys. I love those side characters. those character actors, give them more work. I just want to do a movie with all character actors. The movie will probably fall flat on its face, but the acting will be fantastic. But, you know, what do I know? In the meantime, this is Stephen Gasinski signing off. Be bold, be brave, be courageous, and look the devil in the eye.